What is going on, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. Today we are talking electronic versus mechanical.
And why? Because who's the best source for paintball?
Of course, it's lonewolfpaintball.com. So this video is going to be like, why would you want to go from mechanical to electronic, or even electronic to mechanical? So where do you want to start with, Mark?
I want to start with, I've just started playing. I've got a 98 custom, and I want to go to the next level. I want to play electronic. Why should I? Why
should you play electronic? So you got a 98, you got your Ether 3M, whatever it may be, your Tippmann A5. If you want to bump up to the next level, we're talking guns with circuit boards, with batteries, with eyes. We're talking faster firing modes. We're talking the whole shebang-a-bang, even being lighter. So we're upgrading today. We've got a beautiful TM40 here. So if you guys really wanted to get into the tournament scene, these guns are fully electronic. They have all the different firing modes on them, fully programmable. They're going to be a lot lighter. They're going to shoot a lot faster. Definitely provide you with more of a spray and pray type option. So if you guys really want to step it up to the next level, get yourself into the electronics, something that definitely is going to be a battery operated hopper, battery operated marker. It's going to have eyes on there so you guys aren't breaking paint. So it's going to be costly, but at the end of the day, you're going to thank yourself. I have a good feeling about that. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just getting some things fixed up over there. Mark, would you say anything else about, I mean, the maintenance on these? A lot of these guns have toolless bolt removal systems, and we have other videos on that, but I mean, for the most part, you're talking lighter, you're talking more air efficient, you're talking faster rates of fire, programmable things that, you know, you can personalize to your own preference.
I think the rate of fire is a big one, but with that rate of fire also comes the ability to get involved in the tournament scene and compete with other people at a level way beyond just the typical weekend rec play.
For sure. Weekend rec play, yeah. I mean, you're stepping it up. You got a gun that you can pretty much take on the world with, per se. Yeah, you guys are going to be joining your local tournaments, maybe, you know, national tournaments as well. So you're going to step up to something like this. That's what you're going to want to do. We're going to shoot it, Mark.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to shoot this.
Wait, it's already on? We didn't get to hear it talk. Oh, there it is.
It's not on yet. Now it is. Welcome to the Lux Experience.
Welcome to the Lux Experience. Battery level 100%.
Ooh, I like that.
Firing mode NXL.
Talking about the
paintball, we always 100.
That's right. And talking about the NXL goes back to your comment about the tournaments. This gun, stock out of the box, it's ready to rock. Go to any local, national, and you're ready to go. Let's do it. So as you guys can see, it's in a ramping mode. I don't have to pull it too much. I don't have to walk the trigger. I don't have to...
So what is the NXL ramping mode officially? Like how many balls?
Like it should be capped at about 10.2. So 10.2 per second. Obviously, if you guys are new, 10.2 per second. Obviously fully electronic. The gun speaks to you. If you're lonely, now you've got a friend. So there we go. We're going to set that down and talk a little bit about maybe...
Okay, but it's 10.2 balls a second, but you have to pull the trigger, like what, 3 times?
At least a consistency of 3 to get it to go to that ramping mode up to the 10.2. So it's like a cheater mode, but not too intense. It used to be like 15 or so back in the day.
It's not full auto. It's not one pull and 10 balls come out, but you just pull it slowly and consistently and you get a fast rate of fire.
And we do have other videos on that. Like you said, that one's currently not full auto, but you can definitely put some of these guns into the fully auto mode and have a lot of fun with them, crank up the balls per second. And you guys, these things can really, really rip out there. So onto the mechanical side here, we're talking... If you had an electronic, and why would you even want a mechanical? You might want to mess around a little bit. We've got that new Ether 3M by Planet Eclipse here. So first things first, you're going to save money on paint being with a mechanical marker. You're going to save money on not buying batteries. And yes, before you say it, I do have an electronic hopper on this gun today. You don't have to run an electronic hopper on it. A lot of the guys do, but most part, you guys can have a gravity-fed hopper. You don't need any batteries for the gun. Just need your good stuff, a good, you know, HPA air tank, or even, you know, CO2 if you're super old school. You might not even have to spend the extra money in HPA. I would highly suggest that you do, but you don't have to. Also, with the mechanical stuff, we all know the mechanical tournaments have taken off big time, like the 10-man tournaments, the Pittsburgh Classics and all the good stuff, ICPLs, all that good stuff out there. So if you guys really wanted to get into it, get yourself a nice mechanical marker and you guys can go and join the old pros. You guys can go play with them and kind of relive the golden days of paintball per se.
And it's not even just the old pros. A lot of the current pros,
Oh, yes.
if they get bumped out before Sunday, they're playing that 10-man, and it's really cool. You're playing with some of the top guys in the game, current and past.
I mean, even at like the Pittsburgh Open and stuff like that, I mean, you've got current pro teams that play the fast style speedball that are out there playing in the woods, playing on the hyperball field, kind of reliving the good days and just having fun with their, their buddies and just being at the event. So the mechanical stuff is really cool. You're going to save money on shooting less paint. The guns normally in the mechanical world are way cheaper than the electronic stuff. So there's pros and cons of each. So yeah, today we've got this Planet Eclipse ETHA 3M mechanical, and you want to see how slow it was compared to that mark or what?
Let's see it.
All right, like I said, we're in about batteries. Of course, I got the electronic hopper on it, which a lot of the guys do out there, but you definitely don't have to. Gravity fed works just fine. All right, so let's shoot this bad boy. Like I said, there's no electronics, there's no batteries, there's nothing involved, just one pull, one shot every single time. But I know Mark likes to see when you get really crazy with it. And
Ooh,
these,
I'll have to check the audio spikes, but I would say you were probably about 15 to 16 balls a second.
All right, well, how about this? How about this? Still not fast and not accurate by any means. Speaking of that, the mechanical stuff is going to force you to be more accurate because you don't have the option like the electronics to do the spray and pray, put it on 15 balls per second and just hope you hit your target. This is one shot, one pull. So super smooth, super accurate, but you're doing it one thing at a time. There's no cheating, there's no electronics. So if you guys wanted to know our differences, a little bit between electronic versus mechanical, that's them. And you can find both of these markers in all of these products, obviously on the website. That's LoneWolfPaintball.com.
And real quick,
if
you've got one of the higher end electronic guns, a lot of them have mechanical frames, so you can swap out and have the best of both worlds.
That is very true. Find them on the website, LoneWolfPaintball.com.
Woo, pop zooms.